Christmas tree farm. Grandpa and I sit on the seat of his tractor. We drive along the path that winds through woods filled with Christmas trees. There are spruces, pines, and firs. Some of these trees are older than Grandpa. It is November and snow sprinkles the ground. The air is cold. It nips my nose. We wear warm coats, hats, gloves, and boots. Grandpa points to a tree with bushy branches. We climb down. This is a good Scotch pine, he says. Grandpa and I pulled safety glasses over our eyes. The chainsaw starts with a roar. Grandpa holds the wiring blade to the bottom of the trees, cutting through the trunk. Wood chips fly at the tree tops, topples over. Grandpa switches off the saw. It is quiet except for the calling of crows. He holds the pine by its trunk and shakes it. Dry needles fall to the ground. Grandpa drags the tree to the wagon behind the tractor. 1, 2, 3, we lift the tree together into the wagon. Back on the tractor, Grandpa nods at Douglas fir. With a short, soft needles, we add it to our load. We cut trees all afternoon, my gloves and sticky with pine sap, and the smell tickles my nose. By dinner time, the wagon is full of trees for people who cannot cut their own. The day after Thanksgiving, Grandpa unlocks the door to the tree hut, where customers pay for their Christmas trees. He switches on the light strung across the fence of the road. The Christmas tree farm is open for the holidays. They cut down the tree and carry it to the tree hut, where we collect their money and offer them Christmas cookies baked from Grandma. People drive from everywhere to buy their trees from Grandpa. He loves to talk about the trees. He gives tips on how to keep them fresh at home. Grandpa talks as he pulls every tree through the baler. The tree comes out the other end covered in a net that holds the branches close to the trunk. Now it's easier to tie to a roof of a car. Most people do not know Christmas tree farming is year-long work. In the spring, a truck delivers hundreds of seedlings that are not much bigger than Grandpa's hand. The seedlings have many enemies. They are insects and diseases, rabbits and deer. We lose many seedlings, so we must plant more than will ever grow in the trees. Grandpa, Dad, my sister Emily, and I plant the seedlings in straight rows. Each row is about 6 feet from the next. We leave enough space so we can drive a tractor with back-end blades between the rows, turning up the soil so weeds do not hurt the young trees. By summertime, the trees are wild and shaggy with new growth under the hot sun, and trim and prune to shape the trees. When we are done, they look like real Christmas trees. In the fall, we measure and tag the trees. Grandpa uses a wooden pole painted with different color rings. The poles show how tall a tree is, so we know how much it will cost. A tree as tall as the orange ring is 4 feet tall and gets an orange tag. Blue means 5 feet. A tree that is 6 feet gets a red tag. The tallest trees are marked with yellow tags, and they are 7 feet and up. It takes more than 15 years for a Christmas tree to grow that tall. It is no surprise that trees with yellow tags are the most expensive. Grandpa closes the tree hut early on Christmas Eve. I count the money while he oils and hangs the saws until next year. This is the day when aunts, uncles, and cousins come to Grandpa and Grandma's house for an old-time tree trimming party. In the backyard, we decorate the blue spruce with the strings and popcorn and cranberries, birdseed wreaths, and stars of soot. We stand at the window and watch the birds feast on the glow of the Christmas tree. The end.